I don't know.
Big bag.
Yeah, all right.
If you catch something, I want to eat it. There's no line. There's no line. I've got the tail. How do you pop the hood on this one too? Front, just front, right? I'm gonna leave it running, so that battery might charge a little bit. So this is the one that we wanted to wash on. That one that was on the front, that was touching the bottom of that exhaust manifold, and kind of melted that entire boot. Oh, that's good. And it melted it. So new plugs, they got the lights. I left them. So they got those in. They fixed the little wire that was loose. We went through all the stuff that you had posted. No, I'm just saying that. So did we make you happy again? What? I'm gonna make him dance. Yeah. He's trying to make me dance. I took that all off. Battery, I think, is going to make it a lot more because you're going to get that harder crank. And right now, I don't think that's cranking fast enough. You know what I mean? So it's a big motor. So you're going to need bigger full 3 amps and stuff like that. You need more amperage going to that one. You got to thank both of these guys, Nick. Yeah. Well, both of these guys did. He went back through and did all the wiring. He did it the first time. He spent a lot of time on it. They had about 7 doubles back to what he did. Oh, and then usually I got a triple check it after it's done, right? That hopefully it was brand new. 71. That's blue back, you know, I got burned. So that was the first one that you had? I had 71. I had 66,000 yards. Well, he had a 69, right? 66 Charger. How much you sell for? You just sold that one down here, 18,000 every day. My wife said you don't get it. Yeah, you know. It's the same as when I had first. That's what I had to say. I remember I ordered that. And that cassette tape in it. The very first one they're coming out. I ordered that one time. What was that? What was the cassette tape in that? What band was it? Remember? No, but what was the one in that one though? Yeah! See, that's honestly what we need while you're rolling this car as Three Dogs Night playing in the background, right? That would be the song. That's when they first come out. Those little cassettes, there was a big 8-track. Everybody had those. And a guy of mine had one of those 45 records. Yeah. You sit there, you put it on there and it slap down until you hit a bump. That's kind of how it is still now, though, right? There's a band right now, Phil Dirt and the Dozers. Okay. You see them? They're still out. Where they play at? I know. I see them down. So he's invited us to what is it, Thursday night? So what night is it?
How's Damon over here doing with this fishing trip? He
He's all the way out there, isn't he? I don't see him. It must go down or something. Oh, there he is. We'll see if he has any luck with his fishing trip. Dog was just in the water. Dog was just chilling in the water. Doggo!
I just want to take it home with me. Just take it up for a drive.
What does the dog think? Huh? Successful delivery?
Successful delivery.
Successful delivery.
Successful. Now you can go through and show all your handiwork guys.
Whoa.
Make sure he knows. I think once you get a better battery, it's going to crank easier and start. That was I think the biggest problem still with that.
Of course, he always uses pedal and everything. No, the old days.
This is a beautiful big thing. See, this is such a better day than any other day this week.
Oh, it's perfect, boy.
What's up?
And I had a blue Roadrunner with a white stripe and everything, but finding a Roadrunner is hard.
My boy Soy.
And the GTX is the same thing as a Roadrunner, only a little. In '72, they changed the rear end.
So this is what kills me is that between the 70 and the 71, everything looks different on it.
Oh, yeah, it's a new design.
Yeah.
New
So was that the different year change? So like Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, was that's the year they changed
like
it,
that.
right?
Everything was square and flat.
So how many years did they make the GTX?
That's the last year they made the GTX. I didn't know that when I bought that.
No kidding.
71.
So
But
it
the
almost
Roadrunner, a GTX was the upper grade
of the Roadrunner,
like $600 in the old days.
and that's it.
This is, I think it had which I don't think this had a sway bar, but it had
The
better
upgrade was a sway bar. That's
Yeah,
what I love it
right.
when you think about it. Back then, it was like,
Oh,
you got a sway bar.
You guys don't know what it was.
Now we're putting like coil over, like we were just talking with a guy with a BMW yesterday on how much suspension parts change.
Oh.
And the biggest thing that we get sick of is like we've had so many manufacturers like tell us like certain things about a car, like that it's supposed to do this or that this is okay, and we've now realized like we just don't listen, because then the customer calls the manufacturer's like, oh, this is the way it's supposed to be. But I had a manufacturer tell me that, you know, my supercharger making noise was normal, and then it ate itself in 4 miles and, you know, it basically destroyed my motor, right? And so, and we had a suspension yesterday where they're telling me, no, it should be perfectly fine, and but it's always like, no, everything is so uniquely different.
You guys don't realize they were evolving in cars at the time.
Yeah.
Right. I'm trying to find a 1970 Dodge Power Wagon I had. I was still.
Is that the Power Wagon that we have, the 43 Dodge?
No,
What is
I
that?
seen that. Yeah, it wasn't a Power Wagon. They quit Power Wagon in '80, maybe or something.
They brought him back though. That's the new truck, 6'4" truck.
The Power Wagon is?
Power Wagon is a 6'4" truck.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
But that Dodge Power Wagon was basically an army truck that was painted. It's when they let it come out to, and everybody talked about, man, you had the toughest pick. I mean, I could put it in gear and we can walk faster than it take off. I had a throttle on it and it did pull anything out behind it.
Yeah.
Well, I've been trying to find one of those.
I think we could probably find one for you.
I
Are you able to buy any more cars? Your wife let you?
told them about a figure. I found a 68 in Connecticut. I just found one.
So we have, if you're interested, we have a late 90s Shaker 5.9 RT. Remember those? The Dodge, what is it? Dodge
Dakota.
Dakota. But it's an RT and it has a Shaker hood. And
Oh,
it's
really?
yeah, it's burnt, kind of like a burnt orange. It's got black racing stripes on it.
Speaking of that, the bar roller, that dude, there's a 70 Dodge Challenger, a Shaker hood. It's odd things it has to it.
Right.
Because a friend of the guy with my second cousin said, used to own it. But it's over there.
What a good dog.
Just sitting there getting ate up, falling apart.
Still sitting there and he's not doing anything with
I
it?
don't want to come down and land. I seen him at his brother or dad's funeral the other day. I said, I want to come see you. No, you're not. You're going to bury me. And I said, what are you letting do?
Why are you letting the
rest?
rest?
To my barn,
Yeah,
let
why
me
you?
work on it.
Yeah, why are you letting the rest away? We're not. You're not supposed to be working on stuff anymore. Remember now? We're supposed to be.
Oh, no.
You're supposed to be cutting it back, right?
Steering wheel leak. I already knew rear end leaks. I've already got.
What I mean, what were the other things that you would point out on this that you think you need to keep an eye on? You guys were all over it, so what do you think?
Steering wheel leak. Or steering.
The
Gearbox leak.
gearbox does.
The rear
I
end
thought
leak.
that was the 70. That was a 70.
This one
we have
doesn't
never
leak.
had any puddles.
We've
on
never had
those.
any puddles on it at our
Well, I
shop.
did just want to see
How
the last
bad?
time there was a shit.
So so we have rack and axle. They'll rebuild them for $299.
Yeah.
That's
I
it.
could help.
I mean, it's not expensive at all.
You know?
If I do that.
Hey, get a picture of all of us from it. Get over here.
Oh, just
Get over here. Come on. You got to get a picture of us.
As long as I don't have to dance.
I think the biggest thing that'll make a difference is put a new battery in this, and it's going to crank a lot faster, and it'll fire right up every time. I just don't think you have enough full crank to
Don't sit there and crank it. When you sit there and crank it, you're going to play. Right?
Yeah.
Crank it for a couple turns and let off. Crank it for a couple turns.
And it probably won't, it's probably not going to even want to do it right now because that battery's too.
The old days, if you didn't do anything, you put your foot all the way forward, pedal the floor, and crank it in, and
Yeah.
didn't let off.
Yeah, don't do that with this.
You have
It's
a
fuel
jump box
injection.
here too?
Huh?
You have a jump box here?
Oh yeah, I go.
Yeah, because I mean, look. I mean, that battery's
that
dead. Yeah.
You know it.
It's like dead. I would honestly, if you have time today, I'd go swap that thing out and get the most full cranking amps that you could get. You can't keep hiding from the car. This could be yours someday.
See, by the time she's old enough to take over, this thing's going to be millions.
Right.
Hey, come on.
Now I know he's ready to hop right back in.
I know you want to go for a ride in it.
And he's
don't
wet
you?
too.
I know you want to go for a ride in it.
See how this works. I just got this for Christmas. Oh, that's all?
Yeah, that was all. I probably ain't got the right stuff.
It looked like you caught a tree for a second.
I did.
Nice.
I'm cutting down. I cut most of them done. My mother-in-law, they owned that. From 60 acres there, I owned that. I took that fence down. She made plant those trees because they grow fast, like 6 foot a year.
Oh,
That
wow.
was sticks when they blow in that pond. So I've got them all tore down to there. I gotta get the rest of them along the interstate. I'm planting pine trees.
Yeah, the pine trees are good. You get a good aroma when the wind comes. It smells good.
The trouble is noisy now, and I cut them all down.
Oh yeah, you get a little more.
A few moments later.
There we go. Yeah.
She's a natural. You see that? Now, let's burn it up, right? By the way, who did all this right here? That's from Burnout. It's from you.
Oh, I did it. Right there, can't believe I got running. I did some guy. I got running with it.
So I'm saying this. So this is his 1971 Plymouth GTX that we were able to do. A brand new wiring harness. We did a lot of the dash work. These guys did all the work. You were super nervous because you didn't want anybody else to touch your car.
My own car.
He's always
That's
touched
why
his
I have
own
a
cars,
own.
but we touched it okay.
That's right, exactly.
In a good way. And you're happy with it. And he's not gonna make you're not gonna dance with me?
I'm not. I can't do this. Dance.
go. Got the merch.
Now he's been pimped, right? Remember the old show?
Yeah, I've been, what is it?
Pimp was Pimp My Ride back in the day. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
But we ain't pimping rides anymore. We just make them ride
I can't remember
better.
what that was called.
Yeah, right.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, they're together.
Oh, I got it over here. Torino GTs. So are we as dumb as we are today back in the day, or do you think dumber?
Remember when they come out with those
Yeah.
Challengers?
Listen, you guys are way dumber because you guys didn't have seat belts.
You got, have you been afraid?
Yeah.
Right there where there's a jog in town. A friend of mine had a Challenger, a buddy of mine had a Cougar, or a Cuda. We were mouthing all of a sudden. We just got there and went 28, went out of frame, side by side drag racing.
Yeah.
That's a highway.
Back then, drag racing only went to like 80 or 90. Like now it's like 180, 190.
Back in
Dumb
there.
stuff. But we have seat belts.
No, we don't. It actually
No
comes.
seat belts, all metal dash, right? All those things that we take for
The
granted.
cops come and chew your ass out and say, I don't want to see that again. Okay, get it, or I don't want to see that again. Well, you
The
just go
next
do it.
week, and we're out doing it
Yeah,
again.
half hour later, you
right.
get somewhere else. And then a lot of these country straight roads, you'll see there used to be paint. Every quarter mile, we're going to quarter mile out here by Plymouth Prairie School. Or you go out to Plymouth Prairie out here by Kirkland. A certain place.
So in August, we do half mile racing. I told you need to come do that with us. I'll strap you in one of the cars that we do. Well, I'm actually trying to get a world record in a Hellcat, do 200 miles an hour in a half mile.
What's Tom's Jeep?
Oh,
He's
in a half mile. So his is really fast in an eighth and a quarter. Probably on a launch. That's probably one of the fastest cars, most violent. So these guys just got done building that as well. So they did an intercooler. They did a chill box on it. We did a 105 millimeter throttle body on it. So that car's probably going to be like 900-ish wheel horsepower, which all-wheel drive.
He said he wanted 1,000.
So
See over there?
Probably 1,000 horse on his. You're pushing like 13 to the crank, which is right about that max that you want to on internals for a stock, 6.2. So you're right there. And the difference is he's putting so much more pressure on it because it's an all-wheel drive, right? So all of that power, she's out there revving it again. That can do it.
Probably she hasn't thrown it in gear yet.
And take it off.
Gator ship part around here, but she was like that.
How old is she? Yeah, she's my daughter's age.
She's gonna get a license.
If she was here, I would have brought my kids up and left them with you. If you needed some people. I see you out there doing it again. We can hear it.
She's planting trees for me.
Yeah.
It was. Now she's gonna be working right around that.
Well, we're gonna get out. We're gonna get these guys back to get to eat. Get a new battery for that for sure. I think it'll be better. If you have any issues ever or questions, that's what we do. We take care of it. All right.
Back in the other cell, they were driving before, they always want to make your horse fast. Like you got to put the ships in.
Yeah.
Now,
Ours are computerized.
Jack it up, take the heads off, change the cam, cages.
So now
It's his car right now. It's sitting in the shop with no heads on it.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Yeah, they just pulled out. Where's the picture? You want to see what it looks like? Here's
I was there, we're that Dodge pickup. I'm like,
Hey, there's no need to embarrass me like
The
this.
inside of his car is look like today.
No.
Yeah, putting you on blast.
No, man.
You think that's good?
yeah, that's normal vision. So that's how we worked on stuff.
No, but you see that the brown poopy mustard.
No, that
We call it
water
snack
in
hack
that to
because it
me.
looks like you dumped peanut butter.
It looked like chocolate milkshake.
Yeah, he cracked.
Got water.
He overheated
Milkshake.
it and cracked his heads, probably, or warped his heads.
Guys, all my buddies, we do that all the time.
Yeah.
Tear it.
Well, we try not to let him break his stuff all the time, but he does have. He has a 6'4" scat pack, and we kind of make fun of those guys.
No water, no oil, no work.
Yeah, right. We don't want it that way. So,
Yeah, he's
all right,
running his winter blend.
we're out of here.
Okay.
Indy's Garage. See you later.
Oh man!